Hi, this is Phoenix Vincent again with video number 2 about aroma tapping. So last time we did an aroma tapping exercise using lavender oil to help create calming and centering and to release tension and stress. If you haven't watched that video, check out the link below because I go through and explain what aroma tapping is and where the different points are on the body so that you can more easily follow along with this one. So this one, we have a special surprise. We are going to be using our new handheld diffuser, and we are going to be incorporating peppermint oil. So peppermint oil has a different purpose than lavender, and this is also to give you a way to incorporate a different set of emotions and experiences into your life. So for peppermint, we're going to be talking more about motivation and confidence. So if you've had times where you felt stagnant or uninspired, or like you've lost your passion, this is a great one to use for that. We're going to create some tools, and I'm also going to take you through some new techniques to help anchor this in so it can be really easy for you to get into the state you want to get, where you're motivated, where you're excited, where you're passionate about life. So without really going through much more, we're going to get right into it. Today we're going to show you how to use this jet diffuser as well, or handheld diffuser. So first of all, you're going to unscrew the lid like that. It's real simple, it just kind of screws and pulls off. And I fill up the water, right now it's about midway up. You can fill it up a little bit higher if you'd like. I'm going to take the oil of choice. Today we're using peppermint. And just put a few drops in. And put our lid on. We're going to be doing some of our deep breaths before we get into our aroma tapping, but we're going to do it with this diffuser, putting out a mist while we're doing it. And so the way that we breathe in order to get our parasympathetic nervous system all nice and balanced and ready for all this work we're going to do is we breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And if you can let out a little bit of sound when you breathe out through your mouth, that helps grab some of the extra emotions we're working on releasing and gets us a head start on that. So I'll just have this running. So you're just going to push this down. There's a little spot you can pull on. And I'm going to do my breathing with this diffuser here. So and 2 more. I'm going to set this right here while we go through the tapping. Incorporating smell into the work we do is a powerful way of getting our body to respond more quickly to the experiences we're having. So we're going to start with our setup statement on our karate chop point right here. We're just going to tap it, and we're going to say the setup statement 3 times. So our setup statement is, even though I'm feeling stagnant and unmotivated, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling stagnant and unmotivated, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling stagnant and unmotivated, I love and accept myself. Okay, now we're going to go through the different tapping points with our different release statements. I am feeling stagnant and unmotivated. I am struggling to care about what I do. I feel stuck. I feel unhappy with where my energy is at. I am feeling lazy and bored. My drive seems to have disappeared. I wonder if I'll always feel this way. I wish I had more passion. All right, take a deep breath. We're going to go through all the tapping points one more time, and this time you will finish the sentence. And this is to help you shift. You'll start to feel little shifts, a little bit of letting go. As we give a name to our feelings, we give them permission to finish their life cycle. All emotions are born, they live, and they die. But sometimes they get stuck, and we're just letting them have their voice so that they can move on and move out. So finish it with words that suit you. You might just say the same thing over and over, or you might find that there's better words than what we phrased for this feeling of stuck and unmotivated. But if you can't think of anything and just want to say stuck and unmotivated every time, that works too. There's no right or wrong on this. It's just saying what comes to your mind. So I'll just say I feel, and you finish the sentence as you're doing it with me. I feel, 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 I feel. All right, another deep breath. If you're still feeling some of those feelings and it hasn't had a noticeable decrease in you, feel free to pause this and go through all the points again, or even repeat what we just did until you feel that little bit of a decrease, or even a lot of it. And when you're ready, we can go on to the affirmations. But before we do that, we're also going to do another breath of our diffuser and our peppermint oil. So we turn it off because it shuts off after a minute, and then we turn it back on. One more. Again, we're just anchoring this smell to the experience of letting go of the negative emotions and instilling positive emotions. It makes it really easy to start making this process shorter and simpler. But for now, we're going to go through the whole process, and you can repeat this as often as you need. So for the affirmations, maybe I don't have to feel this way. Maybe my creativity is just waiting to come out. Maybe all I need to do is take the next step, and then the next step after that. I am strong and powerful. I am worth showing up for. My life matters. I choose to step into the best version of myself now. All right, now as we breathe after this one, we're going to do something a little bit extra. I want you to really breathe into your heart, thinking of light coming down through your crown, all the way down and pooling up in your heart. And as you think about your heart and show gratitude for your heart, you're going to listen to your heart and what your heart has to say about what is really true about you. When it comes to motivation, our spirit and our soul are just craving growth. And so what we really want to do is tune into that truth, to that truth that we are motivated, that we are strong, that we are powerful. And so just breathe for a second and just imagine your heart. You may want to close your eyes. You may want to put your hand on your heart. And just breathe and notice your heart. Notice that energy and that light pooling into your heart. Just take a moment for that. And as you really notice how your heart feels, we're going to go through these tapping points. We're going to use the phrases I feel, I am, and I choose. Because ultimately, it is our choice how we feel. We have to learn the tools, and that's what I'm giving you right now. But we can learn how to choose the state that we want to be in, and our highest self, which our highest self always wants to learn and grow. So as we go through, I'll start the sentence, I feel, and you finish it with what your heart says. Don't try to think of words, try and feel them from your heart. I feel, I am, I choose, I feel. Stay in your heart. I am. First thing that comes to mind, I choose. I feel. I am. All right, deep breath. You did so good. Training yourself to get in touch with your heart is one of the biggest things that will make major changes in your life. It's a very exciting journey to follow your heart. All right, I'm going to take you one step further. We're going to create this experience in a simpler version. So think back as we went through all the feelings that we released, all of that feelings of stagnant and unmotivated and wondering if we'll always feel this way. And then think of all those statements we said and just start picturing the difference between how those things felt. So maybe you're going to picture them visually. Maybe you think of an image or a shape or a color. Maybe you just picture how it felt in your body. Or maybe you just remember the words. Any of those are good. It depends on what type of a learner you are. Now we're going to condense them down into just those 2 packages. And as we do that, what we're going to do is we're going to just pat our chest and say the word mine and picture all those affirmations, that creativity, that motivation, that just taking the next step. Then just say mine and picture that. Now we're going to push away all that unmotivated and wishing we had more passion and say not mine and push it away. And again, we're going to say mine and not mine. So now you can do it in a really quick and easy version with just saying mine and not mine anytime you need. And as you couple it with this diffuser and smelling that, you can make it even simpler by just remembering all of this experience of releasing and uncovering. Because all we're doing when we uncover is we're finding the things that are already in us. Because deep down inside, you are perfect. Deep down inside, you are whole, you are complete. You are at peace, you are creative, you are motivated, you are excited. That's what you own. That's eternal matter that's in you that you cannot change. And so sometimes when we're feeling stagnant, unmotivated, we're feeling hard on ourselves, we've just picked up things that don't belong to us. Going through this tapping experience or during the mine, not mine, we're reminding ourselves to let go of the things that don't belong to us. And it's just like a tree that releases the dead leaves when it's time. It releases everything that it no longer needs, it no longer serves. And so we're just releasing the things that don't serve you anymore. And it doesn't serve you anymore to feel this stagnation and this unmotivated. And so own what belongs to you. Own that you are strong, you are motivated, and that you can let go of anything that you want to. And now you can just do it with just a smell, just by smelling that and remembering and recalling back in your mind. Every time you smell it, think about this experience that you had and how it felt. Think about any images that came to your mind or any sensations that you had and associate it with that smell, because then that becomes this deep, deep anchor and trigger for you anytime you need that pick-me-up, that moment of feeling your power. And so that is our gift to you, and we're really excited to share with you this diffuser and this process, and hopefully you've been able to check out the PDF. We'll put a link for it below, and see the different affirmations and release statements that you can do for different oils. We've included 5 different ones, and we hope to maybe give you more in the future. And this has been a really great journey, and I'm so excited to connect with you in this journey of healing. That is one of the things I'm the very most passionate about, is helping people see who they really are, and who you really are is incredible. And I have no doubt about that. Whether I've ever met you or ever had contact with you, I know that who you are is powerful, and I send you my love and the love of everyone at Rocky Mountain Oils, and hope that you have a great week.